Yeah, hello. Do 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 da 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 da. Bah, eh, uh, eh. Hi, Iris. This is Rebecca, and I'm here to critique your assignment 2 presentation. So this is a really thorough presentation. Thank you so much for all of the detail and all your descriptions. I really appreciate that, and especially since I didn't get to hear from you. Um, so that's really, really helpful. You kind of, I think you like foresaw that. So anyway, this is a good looking brain dump. And don't forget to also include your mind maps for the final presentation. Oh, never mind, just kidding. You got it there. I love this story of Lori, and I love these photos that you found. They are incredible. And the story is so great because it makes me feel empowered just like listening to it. I love it. So fantastic thought put into this, and it really comes through in your description. Same with the fan persona. This photo is so cute. I'm dying. And then I love their description as well. I think it's really great, really nicely thought out. I love the idea of the unique merch, like the silk bomber and the headscarf. Be sure to just go through. I noticed some typos throughout this presentation. So if you wanted to use this copy for your website when you make your portfolio, just be sure to go back through because I noticed like this says a hard scarf instead of a headscarf and just little things like that. So just be sure to read it out loud and double check those things that spell check kind of missed. But I also like this idea of work partnering with schools. I just think that you just thought it out so well. I love it. Very unique. So I love the album names. I'm sorry, the album name and the song names are really great. And thank you for the like the translations over on this side. I think it's really great. Um, and perfect for the brand identity, for the band identity, I should say. So for this logo, I think that it's working. I feel like the B and the P should be in the foreground a little bit more, like floating like the pearl instead of behind it. And then, yeah, that looks good. The black and white version, I don't know if you're going to use it much, but if you do use it, what I would do is make a second copy in color and convert this to a lighter color, the pearl, so that it's less dark. And then the B and the P also need to be lighter because right now they're converting so dark that they're not standing out enough. And those are the things that really stand out, obviously, in the colored version. So I think when it's black and white, we're going to have them stand out with contrast. So I recommend making those three things lighter in the foreground. And then on the standard sheet, so I really need to see a typographic logo version of the band name all spelled out of Ballroom Pearls. So notice up here we got a typo too. Um, so you can use this same funk font. um, I believe it is it Casey or is it Funk Music? I think it's the Casey font. I'm sorry, is it this one here or this one? Either way, whatever. So just type that out in that yellow font for me and as a typographic version. So that version would not live with this symbol. They would be two separate things, like maybe across the top of the album cover or something like that. So we do need both. And then for the color palettes, these are all so beautiful. I want you to pick one of them. And I would go with B or D. I think I like D more. And instead of this kind of creamy color, maybe this more violet color or this color up here. So I would kind of swap out one of these, even this pink one over here with this instead of this creamy color. But they're really beautiful. And then the fonts you can also cut in half. So pick out your top 5 or 6. 6 is a lot. I think, even maybe 4. So just narrow down your options of some header fonts and some body font that's like one of these um, sans serif fonts. So for the texture would be what's allowed to be used in your within your graphics. So if that is means like a grain or I don't know, even like a water texture to go along with the pearl or the clam theme, then you can add those. So it's more like I just don't want them to be for this assignment, I don't want the logos to be distressed. I want to see it nice and clean, but you do want to add the textures to your standard sheet so that moving forward, when you add any texture to your designs, you have them already picked out. So yeah, I think it's really great. I love how much thought you put into it. I really love this mood board. It's fantastic and so inspiring as well. So I think it's going to help keep you on track if you just, keep looking back at it while you're designing. But I can't wait to see what's next. So wonderful work. Thank you. Oh, go ahead and upload your updated standard sheet for me with the typographic logo to this assignment and just email me when you've done it so I can see it. Thanks.